Hello friends, welcome. My name is Dave. Thanks for joining me on this fragrance hobby. Now as you can see here, I'm gonna talk about the House Armaf. This is gonna be Sillage. Okay, I did a first impression review and the video did not come out well, so I gotta do it again. Basically a second take on the first impression. Now these are the three from Armaf that are the clones of the Creed House of Creed. Look at this one is the Club de Nuit Intense Man. This one is a clone of Creed Aventus. This one is Club de Nuit Milestone. Is a clone of the Creed Millicent Imperial. Even the name tells you Milestone is very close to Millicent Imperial. And guess what the silver color Sillage is going to be a clone of Sillage. It's going to be a clone of Silver Mountain Water, okay, the white bottle of the Creed. But just so you know, since I sprayed it already on the second take first impression, I'm going to spray it again. Yeah, right away. The similarity is just blasting off the skin. I don't use Silver Mountain Water that much because kind of want to preserve the juice, okay, since it's quite expensive. And the price keep going up for the Creeds. And I gotta tell you, this Sillage from Armaf is dead on. This is as dead on as you can get. I kind of did a side by side by myself, comparing the two, and it's so similar. I cannot really tell you which one is which or any difference. I could say maybe 95% or 97% similar. These two are extreme similar, okay, to the clone that he's trying to do for the Creed clone. It's just crazy how well they're doing this. The Creed Silver Mountain Water came out in '95, and 25 years later in 2020 they came out with Sillage. So I guess they have time to perfect it. But they use a machine to come out with the notes, but reverse engineering. But with that said, it's still great. The price is so inexpensive. You could buy 4 or 5 bottles of this versus one of the Creed. So to be honest, 95%, yeah, I live with that any day. And I could basically get a whole collection. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, this is what I have. Okay, I have one more bottle of the Club Nuit the Intense Man. This one is a limited edition. I also have the original ones. Okay, that came out a while back. But today we're talking about Sillage. Now for those of you that do not know what Silver Mountain Water smells like, basically right away, the top I'm getting the bergamot and lemon and lime. Those fresh notes are coming through. So you're gonna get the bergamot, lemon, lime, violet leaf, ginger, and black currants. It's very fresh. The lemon is coming up very strong, and the bergamot as well. And then while you go to the middle, you're gonna come in, you have the rose and iris and jasmine. Those flowery notes are coming in, floral notes. Yeah. And then when you go into the base, you're gonna get some ambroxan, musk, sandalwood, and cedar. Those darker notes supporting the base. Okay. Now, but what I get most of the dominant notes overall is gonna be black currants, the bergamot, ambroxan, and musk. Okay. And with that said, it's a very fresh, very kind of a bit of a freezing type of sensation of vibe. So what they're trying to portray with the Silver Mountain Water is if you're climbing up the mountain and the cozy water flowing down the river after the snow melt, and the Creed bottle is pure white color. I absolutely get that sensation. And in the Armaf, they give you silver bottle, the flacon, and with a little bit of I guess ice breaking, so you could get the water, freezing water flowing down the river. And I absolutely get that. It's such a great imagery that it is giving you, and the fragrance itself is coming through exactly that. So I always enjoy those fragrances that be able to do that, where the name and the imagery is in sync. And they did a great job. Armaf, the House of Armaf, whether you like clones, houses, or hate them, but they give us our value for our money, and they do a wonderful job. Cree, they could raise their price. That's fine. Once in a while you get a bottle to treasure, but during the regular times when I'm spraying it away, I don't mind wearing my Armafs. Okay. Now some of the Armaf do not come through. At least for me, some of them just doesn't cut it. But this few that's cloning the house of Creed, absolutely worth the money. Absolutely is dead on. And I would say these are replacements for sure of the original. Since I have the originals, I don't mind keeping those while I spray this away. And to be honest, they're so similar. And also the longevity is awesome longevity. This one is as good or even better than my Creed, to be honest. Okay. But if you want to say as far as quality is concerned, yeah, I guess maybe Creed you could imagine that it's higher quality because it's higher cost. But for the normal people, for the people that's not trying to be super picky or dissecting the fragrance itself, it's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell, because I did it side by side and have other people smelled it, and it's they cannot really tell the differences unless you really look into it, unless you pinpoint to them, hey, they're different. Okay, so can you point out some differences? Other than that, it's really hard to say what are the differences, and it's really hard to say which one do they like the best. So with that said, just grab it. It's well worth the money for sure. And the scent itself is not outdated, even though original formulation of the Creed came out in 95. That's like 27 years ago. But the scent itself is still ageless. It's still live up to the modern time as well. It's not outdated at all. So right now the blackcurrant is still coming through. Like I said, the bergamot and ambroxan. So it's sitting here already. I do pick up some of the floral notes, the violets. Yeah, for sure the violet is still there. Maybe some rose and some ginger in the background. Okay, but those are very, very dim. The blackcurrant and the bergamot just blasting through all through the live this scent, and I love it. It's I love the right now it's about 69 degree temperature, so it's on the cozy side and it's working so well. And during the warmer days, it works very, very well as well. There's a sweetness that's coming through from the lemon and the bergamot. The sweetness is, and also neroli. There's neroli. Oh, I'm sorry, jasmine. And it's coming through very nicely. The sweetness is not cloying. It's just playing so well in the background, just supporting a little bit, and it's great. It is such a wonderful scent, wonderful profile from the original, and they copied it dead on, perfect. So this one is 2 thumbs up, well worth the money for sure. All right then, I hope that is helpful. If you're looking to pick this up, a big time recommendation for sure. The Milestone, also very good. And this one performs a little bit different. I'll talk about that later. All right then, I hope that's helpful as always. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.